How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to replace the navigation or audio in your Toyota MR2. So first you want to take off your shift knob by turning it counterclockwise, and sometimes the shift boot part turns with it, so you want to hold that down like this. And then it'll come right off. And now to remove the shift boot, there's a plastic lining cover underneath it. So you want to pull that all up as a whole, and then it'll be right off. And then it's held in by these 4 tabs. There's 2 big ones towards the forward of the car and 2 smaller ones at the rear. And you can pull this cover off just by pulling it up on the back. And then you want to pull out the ashtray. And behind the ashtray are 2 hidden screws in the red circles right here. So you just want to unscrew those. Just like that. And then there's a hidden screw right next to the steering wheel right here, so you want to make sure to get this off. And there we go. Now you just want to pull it down and just open it halfway like this. That's enough. And now this large black cover, plastic panel, will be free, so you just want to pry it up just little by little. Make sure you don't damage the plastic or anything. And then the tab should come out little by little, and soon enough it'll be right out just like this. And then you want to watch out because there's wiring for the hazard lights and the power outlet. You just want to get the clips off. And there's 2 for the power outlet. With the hazard lights, it's a tab type, like this. And then you can just see like this. And now I'm just showing you the connectors. There's the tab type for the power outlet. This is the one you can just pull out. And this is the one for the hazard lights. It's also another tab clip connector. And then just make sure it doesn't fall back. And now the audio or navigation is held in by these 4 screws at the corners. So let's take them off. And now it just comes right out just like this. And this black one is the main connector for the audio, and the ground wires are held in by a screw just like this. So you want to take all those off. It's quite compact. I have a little cubby to put small things in right down here. It's the top part and the bottom part are held together by this bracket right here. And then the wiring, it depends quite a lot on what device you specifically want to put in, so I won't go into too much details here. But from the body of the car to this white connector right here, that is the OEM connectors that comes with the Toyota MR2. From the white connectors to the little, the smaller connectors, those are a adapter that I bought specifically for my Pioneer device. And from the smaller connectors to the black connector, that comes with the device that I bought. And now to put it all back together, you just want to do the opposite. First you get the main connector back in, and then you want to screw down the earth connectors. And actually you want to have your batteries unplugged on your MR2 before doing this, but I forgot to do it, so you can hear the antenna going up and down on the back as I connect these ground wires. Now you just want to shove it all back in there, make sure none of the wires get caught. And then there's these alignment tab kind of things, so you want to make sure your bracket goes over them just right. And then screw in the 4 corners. And then you want to do the usual crissy-cross, and then only tighten it slightly in the beginning, and then tighten it fully after they're all in. Okay, and now you want to get the connectors back into the main plastic panel. It's much easier than when you were removing it. So let's start with the hazard ones. And then get the the power outlet ones. It's called the cigar socket in Japan, so I just keep calling it that. I don't think it's really called that in America. But yeah, okay. And sorry about the angle here. I have a camera mounted on my head, but so I couldn't really tell. Okay, and now the connectors are all in. You just want to push it back little by little. Again, you don't want to mess up this thing. It's hard to get replacement parts for the MR2 these days. Just firmly press on all the parts, make sure all the clips are clipped in, and it looks good. And don't forget to push up this little panel next to the steering wheel. And now we need to get all the screws back in. So this one that's kind of hidden over here, and then the 2 behind the ashtray. These are a thing of the past, aren't they? Get the ashtray back in. And then you want to get the shifter plastic cover thing. You want to put in the front end first and then push down on the back end. And then there's 4 clips, so just press at the clip points. Now the shift boot. So you just push it right back in. Make sure you get the front and back orientation right. And finally, you just gotta screw back on the shift knob. And you want to hold down the shift boot top part as well so it doesn't spin along with the shift knob. And then you just gotta align it at the end and you're all done. Congratulations.